Alright, welcome back to Pac-Manufactured, a series all about Pac-Man clones. In this episode we're looking at the Pac-Man Brothers, developed by ThatLeftHandMan and released for PCs in 2022. So this is available to download from itch, links in the description if you want to go and check it out. This is a very interesting little Pac-Man clone in that it's doing a lot of different things and taking influence from a lot of different Pac-Man games. Pac-Man Arrangement and Miss Pac-Man seem to be the main influences here. You can play as one of either two Pac-Men called Johnny and Louie, or you can play cooperatively with both of them at the same time, which is kind of cool. You have a really gigantic maze, which actually reminds me a lot of Miss Pac-Man because the fruit moves around and stuff. But there's a lot of gimmicks that remind me of Pac-Man Arrangement as well, so the ghosts in particular have different behaviours and different characteristics. The red one in particular did make a beeline for me, very much like the bull ghost from Pac-Man Arrangement, which is kind of cool. And there's an interesting sort of life's mechanic in that you have to collect the different letters for Pac-Man, which will show up in the ghosts themselves when you're in powered up mode. Which I thought was a really fun idea, so something unique, something a little bit different. I think the graphics and animation are fantastic in this. I really like the presentation overall. It handles great, like really smooth, really nice fluid movement, exactly what I want from a Pac-Man clone. And the maze designs themselves are really, really good as well. No dead ends whatsoever. There's always a junction for you to escape from. And in addition to the normal, set of controls, you also have a dodge button, which is a kind of fun little feature, which allows you to sort of, briefly dodge through ghosts. Which I thought would make this very easy, but actually there's still a lot of challenge here because of how aggressive the ghosts, their AI is. Just, super aggressive. I was very impressed by this on the whole, actually. I think this is a really, really good clone. I was just, really taken aback by how much it does, how unique it all feels, but it pays homage to, some really great Pac-Man games in the fact that it's, based on Ms. Pac-Man and Arrangement in particular. I was really impressed with this. It's a lot of fun. It plays great. It feels like an official Pac-Man game, to be honest with you. High praise indeed. Artwork is gorgeous across the board. I love the little animations you get when you get taken by the ghosts. They basically sort of charge towards you and look like they're going to beat you up. It's a lot of fun. It's a really impressive little development, which I was quite impressed by. Just on the whole, there's not really a lot I can really say as a negative towards this, to be honest with you. I think the one thing that really comes to mind is the mazes scroll, because they're so big. They don't all, the whole thing doesn't fit on screen, so you can't really play it strategically because you can't really see where all the ghosts are at any given point. But I still kind of like the fact that the mazes are so large, and there's that added element of challenge with not being able to see where they all are and what they're all doing at any given point. And I think that works well with the addition of the dodge roll, because that would make this too easy if you could see, the entire map at any given point and where all the ghosts are. It's impressive stuff. I'm really, really impressed by this. You also get things like the bigger pills. So the fruit, when they're roaming the maze, if they roll over pills in certain places, they will, make them bigger, which makes them more difficult to swallow, which slows down your movement through the maze, which also makes you vulnerable to being attacked by the ghosts. It's just there's a lot of cool ideas here, and they all work really well together, and it plays really well as well. It's so difficult to find negatives with this. I think it's really well balanced, looks incredible, plays well. Just a solid Pac-Man clone all around. Highly recommended. Entirely free to play. If you've got a PC, get on itch and download this, because I think it is a fantastic little clone that really excels in paying homage to some fantastic Pac-Man games at the same time, whilst doing its own thing and feeling quite original. Top marks all round.